Hello, everyone, and welcome to Self-Inquiry. Welcome to the work. My guest today is Eileen. In her situation, she's in the kitchen with her son, and her son is going off on her so hard, blaming his life on her. She is the cause of all his marital problems, his problem with his children, his whole life. And basically, he's making it very clear that I'm going to do it here. She effed up his life. And so this is a worksheet from a mother on her son. I hope you enjoy this. It's a goodie. May the grace of God be always in your heart, as though it's not, as though you could do something about it anyway. If you've ever experienced guilt, you're up against a power. No, can't get away with it. Some of us are so used to guilt, it's just a way of life, and we're just not doing that well, and it's not my fault, it's theirs. Oh, hello, dears. Those of you new to the work today, welcome. What we do here in this community is we identify the cause of all our suffering, and we question it. And it's nothing you have to do in life, but if you have an inquiring mind or you're curious to the cause of your suffering, do I have 4 questions for you? So that's what we look at here. Eileen, honey, you have a worksheet? Those of you new to the work today, a worksheet, a Judge a Neighbor worksheet, has 6 questions on it. And Eileen has answered those 6 questions. And now we're going to question her thoughts. So
Hi, Katie.
Hi. What did you write for number 1?
I wrote, I am heartbroken with my son because he says I effed up his life.
Okay, and the situation?
It was this past Christmas Eve. We were in the kitchen. My husband was there with us, and my son was standing in front of me, and he just started railing about everything I've done wrong as a mother. And then he just looked at me and he said, you effed up my life. It was you who did it. You're manipulative. You do everything only for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so be there now in the kitchen in that situation as you just described it. And your son said you effed up his life. Be there now. You seem very clear to me. But look again. Did you miss anything? Is it true? He said you effed up his life. In his words, is that correct?
Yes, he said it.
Okay, now be there now. Notice how you react. Those images of past, future, the ego shoves at you in that situation. The emotional, your response to him, how you react. Your response, if you didn't react, is a response. Get in touch with and keep your eyes closed as you describe. How do you react in that situation when your son said, with all of that pent up emotions in him, you effed up my life? You.
I'm devastated. I'm heartbroken. I can't believe he has such anger towards me. This is a child who never did anything wrong growing up. I don't know where he's coming from. I started crying.
Okay, so you cried. You
I
felt
was
devastated. Now, what images of past future? Be there now. Get in touch with those images of past future in your head in that situation when he said, "You effed up my life with such passion." You cried, and you're not going to cry without those images of past future running in your head. And this is so important. Your son can't hurt you by word or deed. Boy, that's a stretch for some of you, maybe. And cause the kind of like the crying, the devastation. Only the ego's play can bring that kind of emotional into your life, into that situation. Notice how you react, those images of past and future. Get in touch with them. What do you see? When he
what came
effed up my life.
what came to me was something that happened when he was about 14 years old. And I was telling him one afternoon about when I was pregnant with him. And I had just found out my husband had cancer. And I was so devastated by that news. I said to this unborn baby in my womb, I said, "Baby, you're going to have to take care of yourself because I can't do it right now."
And you shared that with him when he was about 14?
Yes.
And you saw that image in your head. And then you see the image of a future. What does that look like in that situation? Get in touch with it when your son said, "You effed up my life." You effed up my life. You're the one.
I feel such guilt. I feel horrible. I hate myself.
And notice the images of the future.
I can't do anything right as I look into the future. I can't do anything right for him or my grandchildren. He's told me I'm a terrible grandmother. I feel like I can't breathe.
You're heartbroken because your son said, "You effed up my life." Is it true? Is that why you were heartbroken? Or was it the ego's play of past future running in your head? His words or your ego's play?
It's the ego's play.
It's so important. Get in touch with that. Be there now. And keep your eyes focused on your son. Listen to his words. Don't shirk away. Look at his face. Look at his passion. With those images, drop them, those images of past, future. Get anchored. Who are you without those images running in your head? Who are you without your story? Who are you in that situation without the ego's play? Get connected. Be there with your son, just as he is. Take it in, listen. What do you see?
I I feel compassion for him. He's pouring his heart out to me. I see he's in pain. I don't say anything back to him. I just
Listen, get in touch. And what do you see as you look at your son? Anything else? Listen, witness, without the ego story taking it over in your head.
I see somebody who's very hurt, I know he's my teacher and I'm his teacher.
My son said I effed up his life. In that situation, I said silently, I said, I effed up his life.
I have to decide.
Did you believe it? Did you believe what he was saying? He could feel that way all night and day, all his life, but did you believe it? I effed up his life.
I feel like I'm on a balance beam and yes, I did F up his life. No, I didn't F up his life.
I effed up his life. I didn't F up his life. It doesn't mean you didn't, it's just these turnarounds, those of you new to the work, we just meditate in them. We get still in them. We look, is it valid? Is the turnaround valid? I didn't F up his life.
That feels truer to me than I effed up his life. I didn't F up his life.
I effed up his life. Another turnaround. We just try it on. These turnarounds, they don't mean they're true or not true. We ponder them to see what shows up. I effed up his life, turned around. He effed up his life.
He effed up his life with what he's thinking. That feels true.
Drop your story. He said, I effed up his life. And look at him with, he effed up his life. Look at him with compassion. That compassion you spoke to.
I can feel my heart going out to him. I feel sad for him that he's in so much pain. I don't know what to do to make it right for him.
Yes. Spoken like every mother, father. We do our best. And this is a great starter. He effed up my life.
He effed up my life.
So, example.
Because causes me heartache regularly, accusing me of being horrible. He has said, well, if I was the kind of mother that you say you are, I would do blah, blah, blah. And then he tells me what I should do.
Okay, now those could be some good pointers. Give me an example of one of those pointers that he's offering up for you.
That I should know what his children can eat.
Oh,
I should.
okay. So you can do that. You can do that. That's something you can do. Another example of what he says.
I should be around them more.
Yeah, that's how that's that, I just find it humorous that he wants you to be around his children more and believes you effed up his life. That's not a match.
It's kind of crazy.
Well, we have our little temper tantrums, and if we're really, some of us, really sure that our parent can handle it, we take advantage of that.
Mm.
We're really good at it when we trust our mother loves us,
Mm.
no matter what we say or do.
Mm.
They're telling us how to be good moms if we listen. And in this situation, you can go back and say, what does a good mother do? I can't change the past, but what does your idea of a good mother do? Not that I can do it or fill that list, but I'd really like to know. I want to be a good mother. I love you.
I can ask him that.
Yeah. He may be someone that just doesn't know how to take responsibility for his own life, and you're stepping up to the plate, taking responsibility for yours. We all have an ideal mother in our head, and none of our mothers can live up to them. So you're not
True.
Yeah,
I
and if we really love them, they can go off on us like that.
Mm.
So now drop your story and listen to him again. You effed up my life. You effed up my life. Look at that passion in him. And listen and observe. That's your baby, no matter what age he is.
That's true.
Yeah. And you never have to go to your son and say, what do you really think of me?
It's very clear. Yes.
We, thoughts happen. Yeah, and it's this third school is taking responsibility for ourselves. It's those are tough training wheels. It can be clumsy. We just don't know how, other than blaming other people. Sometimes, some of us.
Mm.
Let's look at number 2.
I want my son to be nice to me. I want him to stop hating me. I want him to be civil to me.
You want him in that situation to be nice to you. Is it true? With what you've learned, looking at number 1, be there now. Is that what you want? You want him to be nice to you in that situation. Is it true? At this point, would you rather hear what he's thinking and feeling, or you want him to be nice to you. Yes, you did. In that situation, you did. But your mind is more enlightened now. So look again. You want him to be nice to you. So be there now. Listen to him. Get anchored. Open your mind. Look at your son. Is it true you want him to be nice to you?
No.
Wow. That takes the word mother to a whole new level. It takes it to unconditional love. And even better, interested, present, listening, caring. Not about you. This is about him.
It is about him.
I want him to be nice to me. Turn it around. In that situation, I want me to be nice to him. And that doesn't even take language or words. So be there now in that situation and live the turnaround. Listen to him. He is, you effed up my life. You're the one, you did it. Now look at him without the thought. I want him to be nice to me. Turned around. I want me to be nice to him. So now live that turnaround. I want me to be nice to him. It doesn't take words, it just takes listening. Get quiet. Don't try to change his mind. Get in touch. Listen. That's your son. He's going through a rough time. Not about you. What do you see? Without the thought, I want him to be nice to me. What do you see?
I can feel that he's barely hanging on, keeping his life together with all of the responsibility he has. He has 3 small children,
Yikes.
and and a business to run and a new house, and
You ruined his life when you showed up at the wedding, when you bought the flowers.
oh.
The moment you said, I really like her, honey. You ruined his life. I think it'd be surprising to know the number for how many people get married to people to please their parents, and it's not even spoken.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. He's so much like me.
Of course.
Mm.
Uh, in that situation, I want him to be nice to me. I want me to be nice to him. So live that turnaround now. Just listen. Let him just explode without crying, just respectfully. I want me to be nice to him. And I want me to be nice to me while I'm doing it. Just get grounded. Be there now. Let him have let him put out what he needs to put out.
He got annoyed that I was crying, sitting there.
Yeah. Live this turnaround. I want me to stop hating him. So the word hate takes on, you can change the definition to see what you were experiencing. Resentment, um, anger, hurt we know. I want him to stop hating him and live that turnaround, listen to him, be there now. I want him to stop hating him.
That's
Another
that's the
another turnaround, and this is a big one, but if I hadn't done it myself, I wouldn't know to move you to it. But I want him to stop hating me. I want me to stop hating him. And look back at your life and watch what shows up.
he was always so good, Katie. The thing that shows up when I look back is after he had his first child was the first time he ever called me up and started yelling at me because I had done nothing right there then helping them. I didn't help them at all.
Yeah. He could be quoting his wife and just putting it through his voice on the phone to you. I mean, who knows?
That's what I thought.
Just can't know. You want him to be civil to you, is it true? In that situation.
No,
And how do you
I don't.
react? What happens when you think the thought, I want him to be civil to me, when he's really hating on you? I
Oh, I
don't think
just
he's hating on you. His words sound like it.
I just want to crawl into a ball and like an armadillo and just protect myself.
So look how you are when you want that, you cry. You shrink away. It becomes all about you, not him.
Oh,
He's hurting me. He doesn't appreciate me.
wow, I never thought of that. That makes sense. Real sense.
Yeah, it's just not about you, honey. It's about him.
Oh,
Look how many jams you've pulled him out of in his lifetime, and this is not one you can. Wait a minute.
that's true. I have felt so guilty. I've just wanted to go to sleep and not wake up. Like I can't do anything to help him. I'm his mother.
Well, let's see if that's true. I want him to be nice to me. Live that turnaround. I want me to be nice to me and just listen to my son without it being all about me. I want me to
Oh,
be
wow.
nice to me, here for me. And that allows you to be there for him to emote on.
Oh, thank you for letting me see that. 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 Oh,
These turnarounds, we could leave one of them out that can change our entire relationships with the world. And all of you, when you're doing these worksheets, your ego will say, I want him to be civil to me. Oh, I already know that. No, the work is an exercise in stillness. It's a meditative process. It takes an open mind, an inquiring mind, and stillness and gentleness to be gentle with you when you're sitting in these things that just rip our heart and guts out.
Totally.
I don't want him to be civil to me. Why might that be as true or truer?
I want him to tell me how he feels, to get it off his chest.
To be able to tell you anything, and he already can do that.
Oh, yes.
You can support it. You can support it by just hearing his internal. It can't be about you if those are his thoughts. Anything that's yours, you're in touch with. Not because he said so, but because you're actually in touch with it. I want me to be civil to him. I want me to be civil to me. And listen, he's having a hard time.
That's what was so confusing to me. I knew this was about him and what he was thinking and believing about me. It wasn't about me. And when you said, be nice to me, just turn it around, be nice to me, and be able to listen to him, it was kind of like, whoosh, I can do that.
Yeah, it's like, I love my son if. No, this is unconditional love that you're sharing with us now. And he can offer some real pointers that you're unaware of, and it doesn't mean you'll act on them or take them on, but some really excellent ways of being a part of his life and and your grandchildren's life. I want him to stop hating me. How do you react when you believe that thought in that situation? I want him to stop hating me.
Oh, I feel sorry for myself or me. Listen.
Now move across the room, stay where you're sitting in that situation, but just kind of move across the room. Let your consciousness, you're not a body self, move across the room and look at that thing you call you when you have the thought, I want him to be nice to me.
I look pathetic. I look like a child having a tantrum, like, you hurt my feelings.
So he's become the enemy.
Yes.
You're innocent, he's guilty.
Yeah.
And the world would agree with you. But you're capable of seeing more. He has a problem and it becomes all about you and you become pathetic. And in these situations, we don't, when we're coming out of authenticity, we don't just try harder to put on the right face or to be the listener and all of that. We really are kinder, more open and vulnerable and connected.
Yes, I've been very inauthentic around him.
And around you. So, how old is this where he has a problem and with you and it becomes about him in your mind, to your mind? We have patterns here. You know, I'm recalling now one of my children saying, Mom, you da 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 da. And I just become defensive and say, it's not my job, that's your job. I'm not the maid around here, you know. So I'm the victim. And I wonder where my children get their stuff. And then I wonder why it bothers me.
Oh, God. I can see where this started from when I was pregnant with him. And I made it about me, saying to an unborn child, I can't take care of you. Got my own stuff to deal with.
Yeah, that was your self-talk, and I'm out to lunch on he heard you or understood.
Could be a possibility. But I can just see where I was
Yes,
selfish in that moment.
and that's the point.
So he is correct. It's usually all about me and I'm manipulative.
Yeah. And those aren't things we can change without waking up to them. Those are the things we'd say, well, we should do this, we shouldn't do that. But this is different. This is seeing the cause of our suffering, and it shifts when we're in touch with secrets that we didn't even know were secret. We're just believers, just victims of the ego, and not even that, but it certainly feels that way sometimes. Let's look at 3.
Okay.
In that situation, to get what you want, what advice would you offer him?
My son shouldn't scream at me. He should tell me what I did so we can talk about it.
Okay. So your son shouldn't scream at you. Is it true?
No.
No, you're in a puddle of victimhood over there. It's all about you. That's not a good listener.
No.
It's like you're listening and turning it all against you and against him. He shouldn't scream at you. Is it true?
No, it's not true.
It's hard to get through to someone when you're trying to get a point across when they go into tears and hurt and victimhood. Not that you don't have a right to, that's not the point, but hard on those of us that are really trying to get our point across to get it across to you in that situation.
Mhm.
You know how a porcupine, if you thump it with a stick, the quails come out.
Yes.
Or if you're close enough, they come out anyway. He comes at you with he's dying over there, and you're the victim.
Mhm. Oh my gosh.
And I see you as innocent and hurt and confused. So on a humane level, it's just right to be heard. He shouldn't scream at you. Turned around, he should.
He should scream at me.
Yeah. So try that on. It doesn't mean that, this is not permission for our sons to scream at us. That's not the point. But try it on. He should scream at me. Look at you from his position.
Yeah, he's trying to break through.
You're running away. Rightfully so, when you consider what you were thinking and believing.
That's exactly what I wanted to do then. I just wanted to get up and leave. I even wanted to say, well, if you think it's better, we don't have a relationship. If that's better for you, then I won't see you again. But now I get it.
And if he should continue not to want to be with you, you continue to understand it doesn't affect your love for him or your ability to hop into his life anytime it might be okay with him.
That's true. And I've heard you say that before. That makes sense.
He shouldn't scream at me. Turned around, he should scream at me. Look, look at you from his position. He's not getting through to you.
Oh, yeah. He's so frustrated lately, just beyond frustrated with me. Yeah. I should scream at me to wake up. I am waking up. I
Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah. And a gentle thing is I should scream at me and wake up. I should be gentle with me and wake up.
Mm,
I'm not the victim here.
I like that.
It doesn't mean I've been a perfect mother and I'm not the he's the victim here.
Hmm.
And you could have zero to do with it, but that's your son and he's in a victim mode.
Yes, I can see that.
So he should tell you what you did so that you can talk about it. Is it true? Look at his state of mind. He should tell you what you did so you can talk about it. And is it true? He is telling you what you did in his world.
right. He's telling me the only way he can in that situation.
Mhm. His life is your fault. That's where he's at. And we don't even know that's where he's at. He's emoting
Mhm.
with someone in my world, with someone he trusts that he can be that way, safely be that way when he's that upset.
Yes.
He shouldn't scream at you. Is it true? Look at you.
No, no.
Yeah.
I can imagine I looked that way to him many, many times, just like, woe is me, I'm the victim. Poor me, poor mom. God, now it makes sense. He's just saying it's always about me. I'm manipulative. It just makes so much sense. I'm just so glad, grateful I'm doing this with you because it's so helpful.
Yes, honey. Yeah, it really is the truth that sets us free. And if we're gentle with the ego and we're just ask and it doesn't feel threatened, it'll
Mm,
offer it all up and show
mm.
all of us just as clearly as you're seeing it now.
I've heard you say that before, and I didn't get it until now.
It's always for other people until we recognize it in ourselves. And sometimes our our children are the only one that
Bam,
can,
bam.
yeah, penetrate our unenlightened heads or school. Hmm. He should scream at me and he should tell me what I did so that we can talk about it when I'm saner.
Mm, yes.
He told you what you did. See what you can recall.
Yeah.
It's beautiful to sit in. It's in sitting in these things, I would sit by a box of tissue and just give it time. Maybe it would take me 3 or 4 days to do one worksheet. And you kind of remind me of that, the way you're so open to what's there.
I really wanted to know this. I wanted to see it for what it was. I get it.
Let's look at 4. In that situation, what do you need him to think, say, feel, or do for you to be happy? What do you need to be happy in that situation with your son when he's going off on you in the kitchen?
I need him to tell me exactly what I did to F up his life.
Is that still true?
No,
He's very clear.
yes.
You could even go back to him and say, I wasn't able to listen. I just wasn't able to listen. And I want to hear you now. Everything you said then, I want to hear now. My mind is more open. Sometimes I just can't hear.
God.
I need that living turnaround. I need him to tell me exactly what I did to mess up his life, to F up his life. When the work found me, oh my gosh, it felt like an assembly line. I came home to people I didn't even know existed. And one was a husband, the other three were my children, and it just weird, weird. And they identified me. That's why I love this piece so much you're doing. They identified me. I'm cruel. I don't listen. I'm my teachers. And I'd say something maybe, and they'd say, Mom, that's not true. And I mean, they were extraordinary, like angels on earth showing me the way to be here, to be born in a full-blown body at 43 years old with no fingerprint. And they say, I'm your children, we're your children. Okay. One says, I'm your husband. Okay. Learn to listen very closely to my family. Mm. Mom, you did it wrong. Those are helpers. Those aren't people ridiculing me. I haven't been ridiculed in decades. I've been helped. I've been served. And I'm a good listener, just like you.
I can see this as his style to get through to me, because my daughter is totally different, even though she'll accuse me of similar stuff. It's not as painful.
Okay, for me to be happy, try this on. For me to be happy, I need to tell him exactly what I did to F up his life. Mm. And to my mind, what you seem to be in touch with is your way is just to be the victim immediately, as though he's attacking you. And the whole world would say, yeah, he attacked you, but you're looking for something that runs deeper.
Mm-hmm.
It goes beyond hurt feelings to love, understanding, open-mindedness, kindness, love. My children kill me.
Still?
It's been a while since they came up with something that they haven't already run by me. But when they found out they could run anything by me, oh my goodness, what an exorcism. Because we're blind to it. You just show us that. So, he spoke to you that way. Very few people in this world would say that you weren't a victim. And that's how you saw yourself.
That's how I've run my life.
Mm-hmm. Let's look at 5. those of you new to the work today, this Judge Your Neighbor worksheet, there are 6 questions on it. And Eileen has answered them, and her answers are what we're questioning now. And this worksheet is on a 99-cent app in the App Store, or it's free and available on thework.com. We have a helpline that is absolutely free. You can call, they'll help you, they'll work with you. And let's look at 5.
My son is not thinking. He's verbally abusive. He's a bully. He has no compassion for me.
I think the world would agree with you. So let's just see what is, let's drop down a few levels and check it out. Your son is verbally abusive. So get really still, listen to his words. Considering who he's talking to, a victim, he is verbally, he's verbally abusive. Is it true?
No,
Did he say anything that was verbally abusive that you can recall? I don't even know what verbal abuse would sound like. But it goes on here. Yeah, I do. No, I'm very much in touch. I just got in touch with it.
no, he talked to me the way he talked to me to get through to me.
And he did.
He did.
Those of you new to the work, the beautiful thing about it is you don't need me to sit with you to find these things. Any freedom that we've been watching here, is oh, Eileen's wisdom and courage. Courage.
I just really wanted to understand this.
In that situation, I am not thinking.
That's
Give
true.
me an example of what you see now that you couldn't see then. In that situation,
I was only thinking of me and how hurt I was. I wasn't thinking of any compassion for him in that moment.
yeah. And I was verbally abusive. So yours wasn't out loud, internally.
Mm-hmm. Mentally. Mm-hmm.
Blaming him for the
Yep.
pain you're experiencing.
Yeah.
If someone says something that hurts my feelings, I immediately feel gratitude. It's just something unworked
Mm.
that I can look at because they could be right. In that situation, I'm a bully.
Yeah, I was determined to make it all about me. Belittle him in my mind.
Now you know what he's up against and that it's not new.
Wow.
It's almost like not being there for our children when they're growing up. Even though we're physically there and we're cooking their meals and we're doing all the right things.
He has said that to me, Katie.
Ah,
Where were you, Mom? Where were you in my life?
it's a good question. And now you have the answer. Yeah.
I do.
Is he taking everything you said personally, or so much of what you said personally?
Mm.
For me, it would sound like, I wasn't able to really hear you. And I'm more open now. I'd like you, everything you said in the kitchen, I'd like you to share with me again. I don't want to miss one word out of your mouth. You're my child, and I love you. And you're one of the
Mm.
few people in the world that will tell me the truth.
Mm.
And you grow me.
That's true.
And I don't know if I'm going to see my grandchildren more often, but I want to.
What to
Something like that I would just set aside until I had a little few more worksheets in me.
I want to. I like that.
There's so much truth in it. I want to, but my ego is at play occasionally, and I'm not a good listener sometimes. But this certainly will enhance your listening abilities,
Yeah.
because you're getting in touch with something that is it's like hmm, it's such a part of who we've been that it's just weird to walk around with an open mind and understand how to be in that. A worksheet a day keeps the ego at bay. It doesn't keep the ego at bay. It's my ego is always invited. I don't ever try to shut it up, ever, ever. It's valuable. That's what creates a parent existence. And and that existence is LOVE, lived, and understanding and connection. In that situation, I was not. Oh, in that situation, he was thinking.
Mhm.
He
He
was,
was.
and he wasn't verbally abusive. He was stating his experience of me. And from here, I'm not the one to say that that's for you to check
Mhm.
out. In that situation, I was a bully. I went into
Victim.
my 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 victim. It's not fair mode. And
Mhm.
and in that situation, I had no compassion for him.
I didn't. And I thought about it later. I was like, why didn't I go up and hug him? But I couldn't at that moment.
Yeah, it would you consider what you were thinking and believing. It's just not possible.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah. Let's look at 6. Oh, let's look at he was thinking. And he was verbally correct.
He was thinking and he was verbally correct.
And in that situation, what is the opposite of bully? When you look at an opposite that would
Friend.
Wow. That situation, he was a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And he did have compassion for me. Where do you go with that one? An example. He did show compassion.
He gave me a hug when we left, and
Wow.
mm-hmm.
Wow. Just like always.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning no matter what you say or do or who you are, he'll hug you.
He will. Always. Mm-hmm.
And bring his problems to you. That says so much for you.
Yeah, he always used to, would talk all the time. And I can see this is the way he's had to talk to me for the last 9 years or so. Because his whole life's changed. I get it. I just get it.
He's looking for a cause, the cause of his suffering. As human beings, as egos, we're looking for the cause of suffering. We can't look to ourselves because we don't know how. And I love that you can. Let's look at 6.
I don't ever want to experience being yelled at by him.
I'm willing to.
I'm willing to experience being yelled at by him.
And I look forward to.
I look forward to experiencing being yelled at by him.
Yes, because if that's what it takes for you to hear, that's the level he'll need to talk to his mom that he trusts enough that he can do that with.
Thank you so much.
To him, you may be like some kind of saint he can just say anything to, and you're always there. After all said and done, he can talk to you that way.
I like that instead of my ego saying, well, he's bullying you.
Yeah, they grow us. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's look at 6. I don't ever want to be yelled at again. I'm willing for him to yell at me. I look forward to him.
Look forward to him yelling at me.
Yeah. Honey, it's such a privilege to sit with you in this.
Thank you so much. I've been listening to you since COVID when you first started, and I just appreciate what you've done for me today. It just really has made a difference.
Yeah, it's like brain surgery.
Yes.
Without the expense.
Could you do a little nip and tuck while you're there?
Yeah, we get to stay home, just work through our worksheets, get younger and younger and younger and younger, because youth is a state of mind. It is not a state of body. And that's for sure.
Thanks again.
Oh, thank you, honey. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time at homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.